What is up, YouTube? Zadarkus here with a full ranked game commentary. This time I'm using a replay to see how it works out for us. Now in this game I was playing Shyvanna in the jungle. I guess I was getting coffee since I'm standing still. Anyway, I was playing Shyvanna. As you can see, I had a Blitzcrank, a Lux, a Kali and a Corki. We were up against the Trash, Evelyn, Gragas, Jin and Garen. Now, as you can see, I started bot, went straight to red. Let me just organize here my little bar so that I know what I'm doing. Anyway, Eve, whatever, was actually playing mid. Now, I do a pretty straight up fast clear here, nothing special about it. I actually risk it and go directly to Raptors instead of going to the Crab. I'm about to sneeze, so I apologize for that, sorry. It's gone. I just wanted to get my buffs faster and, you know, just clear everything up when it came to my jungle. Now you can see me do the crab. Normally I go for the crab at level 2 and then I end up getting top lane crab if he's still up. But in this case I decided to do it like this and even go for a little bit of a counter jungle. I wanted to stick around top lane in case we could get a kill here on the Garen, but sadly it would be way too risky and I decide to give up on that idea. So I see a lot of action going down in the bot lane. I try to pick something up, maybe I could help the team, but nothing really happens. So I just go back to my jungle, but here Eve waiting to gank me, to get the kill on me. I ended up flashing and survived barely. As you can see, I walked all the way in my base so that I wouldn't risk Eve just coming and queuing me once, since that would be enough. In this game I was picking up a skirmish blade here, skirmish saber. Honestly, I just wanted to have the fighting potential and of course be able to 1v1 everybody. Now, as my bot lane had some issues and basically they're in the base, here I just tried to push it, but I didn't want to immediately push in the tower. I wanted to see if Trash would try to do something stupid enough. So I even tried to just maybe scare him, go for the kill. I do smite him, and sadly here I did get the kill, but I died. Very greedy of my part there, but honestly at that point I didn't really regret it. I felt a little bit, well, dumb of forgiving Jin a kill there, but honestly, as you can see, I just came back from the base. I'm level 6, Gragas is only level 5. I'm about to go for the Devour, of course, on Shyvanna. And of course, for that I need to clear some camps and of course get the item to stack really fast. Now here Kali getting ganked by Eve is forced to flash out and manages to survive. And this is another reason why I wanted to use the replay, so we can have a look on everything going on. There Gragas tries to go away. We got a TP coming from Akali. Gragas, of course, using his dash to get out of the sticky situation. Akali really wanted to get the kill. Lux there preparing with the shield. Me, man, honestly, I'm not very fan of that. Even though that tower dive, normally I wouldn't suggest doing it. But here my team is completely going ham. And of course, I'm ready there. I have my ultimate on, so I could tank the tower. We get a good double kill here for Lux. And I just end up coming back. I see that Eve is coming, so I just stuck to my tower and go back. If she tried to kill me under the tower, of course, she would have either be forced to give up on that idea or die, since I had my ultimate up on everything. Now here already ready to stack the Devour with level 1 boots, just a potion there in case it was needed. I start clearing a little bit the jungle. We did lose the top lane tower since Akali did teleport to help our team and Garen just kept pushing. But it's honestly somewhat bad for Garen taking a tower now at this time, since it will lead for his lane to push. Okay, now let's just go back here and see what happened. So my team is forcing mid lane, bot lane already took the tower down. Here Corki sees Gragas, engages on him. Lux tries to predict a dash, Blitzcrank grabbing trash after that. I'm already there supporting my team, dealing some damage, getting the assists of course. Starting to stack, but now honestly I know we don't have minion in the immediate moment to just keep pushing, so I ask Akali to actually do Little Baron here, because it would have been a much better choice. And my team with those skills should be able to force mid lane by themselves. Now here I got a little bit salty. I literally asked Akali to give me the stacks, and I didn't have smite, and she actually took it. And she also took the scrap. She took both of them with no need at all. I actually was typing there something. I got a little bit salty. I didn't really flame. I just said enjoy. I don't know. I don't remember. Most likely I just said AFK farming coming. I lost a lot of stacks there. Anyway. After that, of course, we lost our mid laner. Akali's in the top lane. She can't really join us without the teleport. They got the entire team here, so I just ignored. Yeah, we were... This is not a good example of what you should do, but I was talking with the team. I promise I wasn't flaming. I was just discussing the fact that we had a lead and I tried to capitalize on it, tried to get my stacks. They are really important, as you may imagine. And yeah, you just don't do that. You just do not do that when you have a jungler stacking Devour. Especially Shyvanna here. Yeah, this guy got doped. Anyway, let's just continue my play, my game, how I like to play it. I don't really... well... Boots, movement speed 3, of course, on Shyvanna. I always do that. Reduce the slow effect and, of course, the overall chase potential. Split push, mobility. Of course, the rotations on the map always helping me. The extra movement speed. I love this boots on Shyvanna. Already with a longsword. Not sure if I was already building straight up for the blade or actually going for Trinity. I imagine it was the blade. So... as you can see, movement speed here kicking in. There's just no way they can catch me, and I just continue jungling and taking everything I can. Even though crab there spawned, I just didn't go directly there. I had the wolves a lot safer. I see Akali here in a really bad position. She flashes out, and I just end up doing crabs, because honestly, there was no way we would fight that. Even if I joined Akali, she tried to fight, they would kill her, and me, maybe. Of course, our team here keeps pressuring mid lane, they're doing a great job. I'm just chilling and getting my stacks. Honestly, I got a little bit salty with what happened back there. I mean, if this was, with no offense, a bronze game or whatever, of course I get it, they maybe don't know how Devour works. Now... there we go, trying to go away, but Akali catches me. Let's see this again, Corki going ham. So here I didn't expect Eve to come. So when if I had flashed to this position down here, I would have been able to survive. So I tried to go this route because I had Corki coming here with the cargo. This was the most logical escape position because Corki could help me. But then I'm facing Eve, she even ignites me, I had no chance. He goes ham, he fights, Lux does hit the ultimate. He ends up picking the kill, double kill actually, but yeah, then he dies with Garen and Jen. So Yeah. Anyway. Okay, so I get the Vampiric Scepter for the lifesteal and better sustain overall, of course. And I'm starting to build up ZZ Rot. Another teleport for the top lane, trying to protect the top lane tower. And me just keeping stacking up. How many stacks did I have at this moment? How do I... Okay guys, apologize for that, not using... Okay, 25 stacks in 17 minutes, 26 stacks, okay. Not the best, but... So here we got a little team fight. Let's also jump back. So they were pushing hard. Akali went to teleport, the silence there of the knockup of the Blitzcrank, of course, happening a lot. Gragas tries to disengage and save Thresh here, but he is out of mana, so he isn't really able to do anything else. And I just decide to go back to the jungle. I have 27 stacks. I want to have my 30 stacks as fast as possible. Here Jhin just getting caught out of the position. And he actually had some vision. I mean, they had vision here and down here, but I guess that was not enough. Now, here for the last stack. Now I'm kind of happy. Finally, I got the stacks I wanted. I tried to get the pink. Gragas here ended up getting the kill on the Akali. But other than that, he just got himself killed. Corki and Blitzcrank here pushing and keeping the pressure in the bot lane. I decided to go around, maybe catch somebody, but that didn't really happen, so I just helped clear the wave and keep on going on. At the moment, if you see the CS count, I'm the player with most farm in this game, and well, I would say my farm is okay, above the average, but honestly, everybody else's farm wasn't actually up par. What this will lead to is a huge gap in experience and gold in my favor. As you can see, I'm already level 13 and everybody else is around level 10, 11, and I'm already 13 going for the 14. So where I want to get with this is in some games playing hard carry junglers like, for example, Shyvanna, as long as your team can hold it out for you to farm up like this, it's going to be insane. I'm going to reach my peak, my strongest, not the strongest, of course the strongest is when you are level 18 and you got all items, but I'm gonna have that power spike. Basically I already had the power stack, that is a big jump on the damage, but overall sooner than everybody else. Imagine me level 16 with my ultimate at level 16, the HP of leveling up, and every starts leveling up with me, facing people at level 14. I mean, the advantage is huge, especially with a champion like Shyvanna. And that is something I do quite a lot. When I see that my team may not be winning directly. Let me just see this fight. So Blitzcrank went in for the knock-up, tries to go out. Of course, with the red, there's no way Jhin can go away. I use my smite there on Garen, follow it up with my ultimate, and decide to go for Thresh, but I ended up giving up. Get the ward there with my sweeping lance, and we decide to go for the Baron. Now, I see that Thresh may be a little bit tricky, so I put myself always in front of him, so he wouldn't hook Baron. I mean, I had smite, but you never know. Silly stuff happened. Anyway, like I was saying, the level difference and even the item advantage I have make it so that I can face... Instead of being able to face one guy, two guys, I will be able to face three at the same time, for example. And, I mean, what did I lose? Maybe my team lost a tower? Maybe we didn't get a tower at 17 minutes? Okay, but it gets to a point where I'm so farmed and so ahead that it didn't really matter what happened until now, because at that point I will be able to carry. As you can see, I ended up picking Guardian Angel actually before the ZZ Rot, being that I knew this, everything I'm talking about. I knew that I was the strongest player at the moment in our team and I needed to stay alive. You see me starting already split pushing. I took the tower out first. Akali goes in for the Garen. Here, honestly, there is no reason to fight under the tower. Blitzcrank keeping the pressure in the bot lane. Corki in the jungle should maybe be pushing mid lane, so we could be pressuring all the lanes at the same time. But whatever. So we go back. I now get ZZ Rod and at least get my... I can't say this. Let's say cut glass. That's a very hard word for me to say in English. Apologize for that. Anyway, I see all my team fighting here. They go ham. So I decide to go for the bot lane, most likely. Just stealing the buff there. Lux. Wow, okay. Okay, Lux did her best. But sadly... Anyway, the team fights sadly ended way too fast, so I end up not getting the tower. I think here I die. Yeah, did I die? I may actually get away after this. Nah, I died, but I killed him. So this was me being a little bit greedy. I mean, the team fight should have lasted longer. This is a tip overall. If you have a split pushing champion in your team, he's split pushing. Even if you are about to team fight, don't go crazy all in. You know, in this case, we have a Blitzcrank. Okay, can't say he's any good for disengages. His disengage potential is weak. But we have a Lux that has slows and snares. Well, I don't know, try to keep the distance, try to stay alive. They don't really have that strong of an engage other than Gragas' potential with his ultimate. So it's all about just keeping the pressure so that your split pusher can take the tower, can push, whatever. Now here, of course, building up for the blade. Great item with the Wower, of course, we all know. Okay, that was a nice hook. Gotta give him some credit there. Anyway, now that my team is pressuring around bot lane and mid lane, I decide to go for top lane. You can see the spam of pings. That's Akali. She not only made my stacking process slower, she also just spam pinged me to piss me off. Anyway, here I come in and let's see if at this point we can see the difference. There's a good trash hook negating all the damage I was about to deal. We end up killing him, but I wanted to actually kill Eve, not him, but whatever. At this point, look at this. I'm level 17. The enemy team is level 13 and 14. They can't kill me at this point like that. See? Look at that. I'm full HP. I just walk around and I'm fine. And that's the main concept I wanted to show you in this video. Even Akali pinging me and telling me to join the team. I know that my team wouldn't lose the game in 5 minutes, and that if I kept farming, look at this. If I kept farming that time, it would get to a point that, well, here I die, whatever. It would get to a point that me playing Shyvanna, I wouldn't do this if I was playing, for example, Lee Sin, but I'm playing Shyvanna. I know that, for example, with these items and the fact that I'm 3 levels over everybody, I mean, unless I do something really silly, this is GG and there's just no way they should win this game. Now Corki here, also with good amounts of damage, I gotta give in that. This Corki was doing pretty well. A little bit kamikaze, to be honest, but whatever. See, they all die, whatever. In many situations, the best course of action is not actually to team fight, because if you see that your team is just way too dumb to know how to fight, I'm not saying this is the case, or maybe it is, I don't know. But if you don't trust your team in a team fight, or if you believe, if you see there's a bigger advantage that you can take by rotating around the map, that's the best thing. Because look at this, imagine I'm split pushing here and they come to me. What CC do they have to stop me?
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
They have trash that needs to hit a hook. Otherwise he's useless. I mean, if I'm out of range, that's all he has, the possible hook. You have Gragas, but honestly he's gonna knock me up. Let's actually see. Here they come for me. Let's see what happens. So, no, I go away in time. I got the movement speed, and I can just stick around. And see, they just come running after me. They cannot catch me. In this game, this was the best course of action. Here I just go ham on them, I think. I got my GA. I kill her, I use my ultimate, and I go away. Here Garen tries to be silly. I accept the challenge and I fight against him with the help of Blitzcrank, of course. Corki there gets the shutdown. As you can see, Gragas being really tanky, but I'm just walking forward. My team is supporting me, of course. Akali here lacking a little bit of damage. Did enough for me to just end up and getting the kill there. At this point, honestly, now Corki's gonna take bot tower. Blitzcrank already hitting inhibitor slowly. I just go for the tower. I don't really mind tanking the tower a little bit if it meant we take it, but my teammates really wanted to kill Gragas, so we just go. I tank it, and we end up getting another inhibitor. And possibly, looking at the replay, this is... Well, there's 3 minutes missing, but I think this is basically the push for the win. Yeah, they go all in for me. I use my ultimate to get away. Yeah, actually, yeah. It was the push, but we didn't really end here. So this is something I see many Jhin players do, and that's really silly. So let me tell you already. If you're playing Jhin, don't do this. Okay? At this point, you should cancel it. First of all, you're not going to kill Blitzcrank. You know you're not going to kill Blitzcrank. Blah. Blitzcrank. Neither will you kill Lux. And this guy is really close. Look at this. He's still trying to kill somebody. Cork is just there. Well, she got very low, but look at this. If you want to snipe, go for a right positioning, or don't do it. I see many Jhin players just starting to snipe and getting killed because they're standing still there. Kinda like Xerath sometimes. So I end up getting the Drake. Always helps. Not that this one was the most important one. As you may know, that the second Drake buff grants you attack to the turrets. As you can see here. 180 magic damage on the turrets. But at this point they only have one turret. But either way, better to have the Drake ourselves than give it to the enemy team. Here I just was waiting for opportunity to either catch somebody. I was trying to bait. I remember thinking about it. I was trying to bait the carry or something to come here. So they didn't come. I decided to split push. My team is fighting. They can't be. So I'm just going for the end game. Even if my team loses here. Okay, Garen's trying to stop me. Of course, with Skirmisher, he's taking a lot more damage than he should, and that's one of the reasons why I went for Skirmisher. But yeah, see, actually my team won, but let's say the fight ended now and they didn't win. The enemy team would be coming home now, and I was already on the inhibitor. On the Nexus, my bad. With all 3 lanes pushing, with me on Guardian Angel, I mean, that was a GG. And so you may ask, okay, Zadarkus, what's the point of this match? Well, the point of this match is to show you that map awareness and knowing when to push a lane and when not. It's very important to join the team in a ranked game, especially if people are just dying alone. It's better to just gather up and fight as a team. But if you know what you're doing, just get the advantage and of course exploit that. So get the farm up. If you have a hard carry champion, get the farm up, get the items you need, and then just make the difference. As you can see here, I have 18,000 gold while all their team had around 12,000, and my team, well, we had 2 guys that ended up getting fed and getting kills. Of course, the carries still with less gold than me, and the other one also with 13, 11. So if you can analyze the game and you see, okay, we are not gonna lose, just farm up and get the advantage. My name is Zadarkus. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to subscribe if you didn't, and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this type of full ranked game. Let me know if you like to watch the replay instead. And of course, dislike the video if you disliked it. Maybe you don't like Shyvanna, maybe you don't like Devour, I don't know. Thank you for watching, guys. Have a great night, and I'll be seeing you pretty soon with a new one. See ya!